Bonjour, salut, hello everybody. Welcome to our live class today. Je m'appelle Esther. My name is Esther. So if you're just joining in, I would like to know where you're joining us from. So I'll be reading your comments in the chat and let us know where you are joining us from in today's live class. Bonjour, salut. Happy to have everyone in today's live class. So if you can hear me, you can see me, please just drop your hello, just drop your chats in the comments so I know we are in this class together. Bienvenue, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Topfrançais live class. Okay, Topfrançais is where you learn to speak French with confidence. Okay, so today's live class, we are talking about countries and their prepositions. But before I go on, I want to see your hello, I want to see your hi, I want to see your comments in the chat. So I'm waiting. If you're just joining in, please let us know where you're joining us from. You can say, bonjour, je m'appelle Richard, joining from Canada. Bonjour, je m'appelle. Just say your name and tell us where you're joining us from. Okay, Obafemi is waving his hand. Salut. Okay, Fasalia is saying salut. Welcome, welcome. Where are you joining us from? We'd like to know where you are joining us from. Others, rolling. Let's fill this chat with our comments. Let's act like we are really ready for this class. Like we are ready. Ready to fire. Ready to learn French with confidence today. So do let me know where you're joining from. So of course, in our last class, we did French countries and nationalities. So if you missed that class, please go back to our previous live class. All right, French countries and nationalities. If you missed that class, go back and watch it. It was very interesting, very interactive. And of course, don't forget to share this live class on your status, on your social media platforms, so you can inform other persons that are interested to learn French, actually learning French for one reason or the other, whether for traveling purpose, for professional reasons, anything at all. Feel free to reach out or share this on your status. Okay, so we are going to get started. Okay, I'm going to bring this closer. All right, thank you. So today we are doing countries and prepositions. All right, that's what we're doing in today's class. Countries and prepositions. So in the last class, it was countries and nationalities, right? When we said Nigeria is the country, but Nigerian is the nationality. So I want to say I am from Nigeria. I will say je viens du Nigeria. But I am a Nigerian, which is nationality. Je suis Nigérien. All right? So that was what we did in last class. How to take the countries and their nationalities. So today's class, we're looking at the countries. We're still in countries, right? We're looking at countries and their prepositions. So from the last class, we learned that in French, you have the masculine country, you have the feminine country. Okay, I can see all our chats. Ruke, we, salut. Okay, Ogo, okay, Ozi, Ogo, Olu, Olowa, sorry. Bonjour, madame. All right. Gudu from India. Bonjour. Adetoro Oluwatobi. Bonjour. Okay, Gudu. Wow, I can see your Indian flag. That's amazing. All right, that's good. Bonjour. Welcome. Queens. Bonjour. 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 So we can also say where we are joining in from for this live class. Okay, so as I was saying, in French, we have the masculine and we have the feminine countries. That's what we learned in the last class. We have the masculine and the feminine countries in French. So now, in the last class, when we did nationality, we told you that the way you will say a Nigerian for a male, for a guy, it's not the same way you're going to say Nigerian for a female. Don't forget that. Usman, bonjour, welcome, bienvenue. So you get that, right? The same thing applies now with preposition. The same way you say, I am going to Canada, which is a masculine country, it's not the same way you say, I am going to France, which is a feminine country. So what do I mean? Preposition changes according to the country. When it's a masculine country, it's not the same preposition you use when it's a feminine country. And that is what you're going to learn in this live class. So sit down and get ready to enjoy and have a good time. And of course, interactive class. So let's look at it now. Okay, Rachel, bonjour, welcome everybody. Don't forget, share this link with someone that needs it. Share it on your status, share it on your social media. Tell them, come and join a free French live class that's going to help them in their French journey. Okay, let's look at this now. So remember I told you we have, what do you mean by preposition? Let's start with that. What do you mean by preposition? Preposition is something like to, at, in, something like this. Example, I am going to Canada. So, preposition. He is at, probably is at the office, or is at, let's say is it at Nigeria? No, it's in Nigeria. So, in Nigeria is one. At is another one. To is another one. So these are what we categorize, and many others, okay? But let's just start with this. These are what we categorize as our prepositions in French, okay? So now, you see this AU now. This AU is pronounced O. O. So we use O for masculine countries. What does that mean? That means AU can mean to, AU can also mean at, AU can also mean in. But for what? For masculine countries. Take note of this. Look at it here. It's written here. Masculine countries. Masculine countries. So when we are applying masculine countries, what do we use? It's O. 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 It's not U. It's not O. It is O. O. Take note of that. Now let's give examples. We have many lists, many names. Okay, Adetimi, welcome to our live class. Bonjour, bonjour. We have many masculine countries in French. So if you missed the last class on countries and nationalities, please, I'll say it for the last time. Maybe after this class, just take a few minutes, about 30 minutes or 40 minutes class, go back and watch it. That will help you give a good foundation so you can understand when we are talking about countries and preposition. So now, we said for masculine countries, when we want to say to, we want to say at, we want to say in, we use O. Now let's give an example. Okay? Let's give an example. So we have many masculine countries. In the last class, we did Canada, right? We did Canada. We did Japan, which is Japan. We did Brazil. So many. Now, all these, they are categorized as masculine countries. There's one Portugal here too. So now, let's look at this. I want to say I am going to Canada. First, what is I am going? Je vais. Please, don't say je vais. Don't say je vais. I said je vais is I am going. Take note of my pronunciation. All right? Je vais. Je vais. All right? I am going. So now, I am going to Canada. What is to for Canada? Because all these are masculine countries, so the only preposition we can apply is this. So I am going to Canada is je vais au Canada. Do you see that? Je vais au Canada. I am going to Canada. Look at this. Oh. Meaning what? So. Why? Canada is a masculine country. Let's look at the next one now. Japan. I want to say, I live in Japan. Look at that. I will say, J'habite is I live. Take notes. Okay? J'habite is I live. So I will say, J'habite au Japon. Meaning what? I live in Japan. Now look at this. Oh, meaning what now? In. So you get what I was telling you? That anything that has to do with masculine country, and you want to say to, you want to say in, you want to say at, what do you use? O. Masculine country. Don't mix it up. Let's do one more. I am traveling to Portugal. Once I am traveling, je voyage. To Portugal, au Portugal. I am do you see that? French is easy, but you have to make sure to get it the right way. You see that? So now, je vais au Canada. I am going. Please, it's not je suis vais. I know you are wondering, why is there no suis for our beginners here? It's not je suis vais. It's je vais. Je vais. I am going. So now, I am going to Canada. I will say je vais au Canada. O to. You see it? I live is j'habite. I hear people say j'habite a lot. Please, just pardon me. I want to drink water. Thank you. Okay, so I hear people say j'habite. No, it's j'habite. J'habite. Okay? So j'habite is I live, not j'habite. I repeat, not j'habite, but what? J'habite. J'habite, like j'habite. Don't say j'habite. Just j'habite. J'habite. Good. So now look at it. J'habite au Japan. Meaning what? I live in Japan. Do you see that? Sorry. So that tells you that Japan is a masculine country, and that is what makes us use O, yeah, for Japan. All right? So please take note of that. So j'habite au Japan. I live in Japan. So meaning what? Japan can also mean, sorry, we use the masculine because Japan is a masculine country, so we use O for the masculine country. So please take note of that. Now let's continue. The next one, je voyage. Je voyage. Je voyage au Portugal. Meaning what? I am traveling. So it's not je suis voyage. No, it's je voyage. So je voyage is I am traveling. So I'm traveling to where? To Portugal. Au Portugal. So simple. Meaning anytime it's a masculine country, but begins with a consonant, not with a vowel. When the country begins with a consonant, what do you use? O. Whether you want to say in, you want to say to, you want to say at, what do you use for masculine countries that begin with consonant? O. Please take note of that. Okay? So I am, okay, someone said, okay, Merit, please, can you adjust the board? I can't see some parts you wrote. Okay, sorry. I hope it's clear now. Okay, so the next part now we want to go is feminine countries. I'm about to clean this now. All right, I hope you've gotten this part. Okay, I'm seeing on our chat. Bonjour, Fumi. Bonjour, Merit. Bonjour, Oluwajuwon. Welcome. Salut. So let's continue now. We've gotten the one for the masculine country. Now, let's look at the feminine country. All right, the feminine country. So don't forget that anytime it has a preposition for masculine country, but begins with a consonant. I know I said so because I'm going to tell you something about masculine countries that begins with a vowel. I'm going to tell you something about that. All right? So let's go to feminine countries first. Okay? So I'm about to clean this. So I hope I can clean this. So you can take notes. Canada, Japan, Brazil, Portugal. All these and the many countries in the last classes too, they are masculine countries. Now let's go to feminine countries. Okay? So now, we have many feminine countries in French, right? We have France, which is France. We have Korea, which is Korea. We have Italy, which is Italy. Like we have so many of them. We have Russia, which is Russia. Something very, very striking about feminine countries. You see, they all end with E. That's a very easy way to just get it. All right, in French, they all end with letter E, E, E. All right, so now you see it now. When it comes to the feminine countries, okay, take note of this. When it comes to the feminine countries, the preposition usually changes when we get to the feminine countries. You can see that, okay? The preposition usually changes when it gets to the feminine countries. So now what do we use for feminine countries? We use on. So on can mean it, on can mean in, on can mean at, on can mean to. All right? Why? Because it is a feminine country. So once it gets to feminine country, it applies. For all the feminine countries in French, you use on. So now let's look at the examples we did. But I'd like someone to write this for us in the chat before I start. I want to be sure that we are following this class. Oh, Mary said don't clean yet. Mary, I'm so sorry. I think it's coming back a little. So sorry. The board is clear now. Okay, I can see all that. Okay, I can see all our comments. She said I can't still see it. Mary, can you see it now? Like the comment is just loading. So sorry about that. Mary, Temi, can you see it now? Okay, but Ozzy said the board is clear now. So I hope it's clear for everyone too. Someone said, how will I know feminine country? Good. Look at it. I said feminine countries, they end with E, 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 E. All right? I can give you so many of them. Let me give you more. Allemagne. Sorry. This is Germany. You can see it. It ends with E. Like the countries see that end the E like this. I noted the E. Just know that they are what? Feminine countries. So let's look at it. Okay? It says, okay, shift to the, okay, Queen up is clear now. Okay, Joy, very good. Je vais en France. I like that. Correct. Je vais en France. Very good. I like that. Okay, that means what? Okay, who can tell us what that means? At least Joy she wrote that for us in the chat. Je vais en France is I'm going to France. I already said it, sorry. Okay, so yeah. Why is it on? Because France is a feminine country. Okay, je vais en France. I am going to France. So now, if you notice, we cannot say je vais au France. It's wrong. We cannot say je vais. You cannot use oh yeah. No. Why? Because France is a feminine country. So what do you use? You use on. Okay, let's go to the next one now. So now, how do we say I am living in Korea? I am living in Korea. Okay, very good. Ozzy, I like that. Okay, but Ozzy wrote in Italy. All right. Ozzy said, j'habite en Italie. I like that. That's good. But this is Italy now. J'habite en Italie. Meaning what? I live or I am living in Italy. Very good. I live or I am living. Both is correct. Okay? Both is correct. I live or I am living in Italy. Okay? All right. Okay, so more? No, Mary, I think Mary is the only one having a challenge with seeing the board fully. Can everybody see this board? Because others are engaging, but I want to be sure. Is she the only one that has a challenge? So I know if it's from my end or from my end. So can everyone see the board? Because Mary, I think you have to adjust maybe your laptop or your phone or what you're using. Okay? All right, thank you. Okay, so let's continue. All right. So the next person says, Joy, j'habite en Corée. Very good. J'habite en Corée. Good. Meaning what? I live in Korea. Very good. Correct. Okay, so someone says, j'habite en Corée. Okay, good. Can I say je suis en Italie? Of course. I am in Italy. Very correct. I like that, Usman. You are correct. Je suis. We are already applying it. But I'd like us to use another country. Let's use Russie. Let's not use Italy. Let's use Russie. So we say, je suis en Russie. Je suis en Russie. Meaning I am in Russia. Very good. All right, good. Miriam, je voyage en Chine. I like that. We are all active in this class. Je voyage en Chine, meaning I am traveling to China. Okay, I would have loved to write. Okay, I think I've written everything already. Okay. Je voyage en Allemagne. Very good. I am traveling to Germany. This one, je voyage en Chine. I am traveling to China. Like you see, it's really very easy. But you know that when it's the masculine country, we cannot use on. But then I want to tell you something. Remember I told you that we use O for only masculine countries that begin with a consonant, right? So now I want to tell you something. We also use on. Please pay attention clearly, okay? We said O is used for masculine country that begins with consonants. I hope you know consonants. Consonants are the ones that are not vowels. All right? That are not vowels. So now we have countries in French that are consonants. Sorry, countries, masculine countries in French that begins with a vowel rather. Something like Israel. I'm not going to write it here. Israel. Israel is a masculine country. But what? It begins with a vowel. Please take note of what I'm about to tell you. Okay? Israel is a masculine country, but it begins with a vowel. So now, if I want to use this country in a sentence, I'm not going to use O. I know it's a masculine country, but take note. It begins with a what? A vowel. So when you have masculine countries that begins with a vowel, what do you use? You use on. So what does that tell you? You use O for only masculine countries that begins with what? Consonants. All right? So once the masculine country begins with a vowel, you use on. So now, I want to say I am in Israel. I'm going to say very good. Ozis, you got it. I will say je suis en Israël. Do you see that? Je suis en Israël. I'm going to use on. Why? Because the masculine country begins with a vowel. What are your vowels? Don't forget A, E, I, H, Y. Okay? So because of time, I'm going to run up to the next. Okay, very good. I can see all our comments and we are doing so well. So Joyce says, je suis Nigérien, mais j'habite au Canada. Very good. Meaning I am a Nigerian, but I live in Canada. That's good. So please, everyone, I hope we get it. It's clear and simple. The masculine is O, the feminine is on. But masculine that begins with vowel is what? We use what? On. Okay, now let's go to the next one. We're almost rounding up. So sorry, I have to clean. I'm trying to move really fast. I'm trying to move really fast. So we can all get on to continue with our different activities for the day. Okay, now cities, towns, states. What do we use? We use A. Okay, so let's look at our cities. We have Paris. We have New York. States too, we have Lagos, right? We have that's London, Londres. So many of them, okay? So many of them. So now, for all the cities and towns and states, you use A. Okay, so now let's break it in. So how do you say I? What was the first one we used the last time? Was it I live we used? Like, I want to follow it orderly. Okay, let's follow it. Let's trust the way we can remember. Okay, now, how do you say I am going? Yes, I am going to Paris. Someone say write that first in the chat. I am going to Paris. Okay, Joy, please take note. There's no accent on the Canada. We don't have any accent on the A when you're spelling Canada. Okay, so now how do you say I'm going to Paris? So don't forget, when it's a city or a state, or yes, you use a or a town. Very good, Usman. Very good, Ozi. Very good. So we say, je vais à Paris. Paris. Good. Meaning, I am going to Paris. Very good. Now the next one. Okay, Juwan. Very good. Very good. J'habite à Lagos. Oh, sorry. J'habite à Lagos, meaning I live in Lagos. Very good. Next one. Okay, Queen. Je vais à Londres. Je vais à Londres. Please, London is Londres. It's not Londres. Je vais à Londres, meaning I am going to London. Very good. Okay. And the next person says, je vais à Lagos. Okay, I think we have that. Okay, j'habite, we have. Je vais à Lagos. I am going to Lagos. Very good. Je vais à Paris. I am going to Paris. Very good. Je voyage à Londres. I am traveling to London. So please, it's à Londres. Londres, not Londres. Not Londres. Okay? À Londres. Very good. So don't forget. Okay, someone says, je voyage à New York. Yes, New York too. New York. So once it's a city or a state or a town, just use a before the place. So you see that it changes according to what? When it's a masculine country, when it's a feminine country, and when it's a city or a town. So this explains why I did countries and nationality in the last class before I came here today now to be teaching you countries and prepositions. So I'll say it one more time. If you have not watched the last class on countries and nationalities, go and watch it. There you will see when we did the masculine countries and the feminine countries. Okay? So that tells you that it changes according to the countries or the states. Okay, so someone says, je voyage à Ontario. Very good. I'm traveling to Ontario. Good. Someone says, je travaille. Good. I like that. A new verb. I saw a new verb, and that is intriguing. But you didn't spell it well, so take note. It's like this. Je travaille. Look at it, travail. I am working à Bordeaux. Okay, meaning I am working at Bordeaux. Or I'm working at, I am working in, I think it's at. At will go better. At will go better. It's a city too. Okay, à Bordeaux. Okay, je travaille. So please, Mary, I'm taking note of your travail. Okay, je travaille à Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a city as well. So if it's your state, if it's your village, if it's your town, it's anything that is not country, like Nigeria, India, just use your A before it. I hope that's clear, everybody. Okay, well done. So please, let's go. Je vais à Paris. J'habite à Lagos. Je vais à Londres. Je travaille à Bordeaux. Je travaille à Bordeaux. Okay, let's go to the last one now. Plural countries. So I hope we're getting it. We're almost rounding up. Sorry. Yes, correct. It's on Iran. Yes, you got it. Yes, on Iran. Because Iran is a masculine country, but it begins with a vowel. Remember I told you when I said on Israel. Okay, Fies, can you hear me? Remember I told you on Israel. Can you remember when I said here that when it begins, when the masculine country begins with a vowel, it becomes on. Okay, so Iran normally is a masculine country, right? Iran is a masculine country, but it begins with a vowel, I. So we don't say O, we use on Iran. Okay, all right, good. All right, you're welcome. Okay, let's go to the next now. Plural cities. So we have plural cities in French. If you're not in the last class, go to the last class. We said United States is a plural, is categorized as a plural city in French. Okay, I'll write it for you, but still go and watch it. Okay, we have États-Unis, which is United States. We have Pays-Bas, which is Netherlands. We have, what's that one again? Okay, yeah. Émirats Arabes Unis. That's Emirates, sorry, United Arab Emirates, Emirates, yes. United Arab Emirates. So that's the Émirats Arabes Unis. Émirats Arabes Unis. Okay? So all these are categorized as what? Plural countries. Take note. All these are categorized as plural countries. And what do we use? We use AUX. But AUX is still pronounced as O before a consonant. Don't worry. We'll look at it together. So one, I want to say, I am going to, where am I going? I'm going to United States. So how do we say I'm going to United States? We say, je vais aux États-Unis. I live in Netherlands. J'habite aux Pays-Bas. J'habite aux Pays-Bas. I live in Netherlands. I am going to United States of America. Complete it. So you see it, that when it begins, when it's now a plural country, like these ones I've noted for you, there's one more. Let me add one more for you. We have, we have Philippines. Philippines too. They're also categorized as plural countries in French. Okay? We have Pays-Bas. Please, Pays-Bas is with an S. I'm sorry. We have an S here. I think that's what I was trying to write here. Okay? We have Philippines. We have Les Bahamas. Oh, sorry. Okay? So many of them. Okay? Les Bahamas, rather. So you see all these countries like this, that they have SSS at the end. They are most categorized as plural countries in French. Okay, take notes. All the countries like this, like États-Unis, Pays-Bas. Okay, you can see it. États-Unis, Pays-Bas, Émirats Arabes Unis, Philippines, les Bahamas. They are categorized as plural countries. Egypt is a feminine country. So use on, use en before it, okay? Use en, on before it, okay? Please take note of that. All right, so that will be it for today's live class. So we learned different prepositions. So now you have to sit down and, try to make sentences with the different countries. Go and get to know the masculine, like you get a guide, right? Feminine countries, they end with E. It's that simple. That is how, look at Egypt, you saw it with E. Feminine countries end with E. However, we have exceptions of countries that are feminine, that are masculine, that ends with E, like Mexique. Mexique. We have Zimbabwe. We have Mozambique. So you see all these countries like this, that end with E. Those three, you see three of them there. Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Mexique, that end with E. They are categorized as masculine country. But you see any other country in French that ends with E is a feminine country. So that's a good guide for you, how to categorize your masculine from a feminine country. So don't forget, for cities, towns, states, we use A. For plural countries, we use O. So this O is pronounced aux États-Unis before a vowel. Aux États-Unis. But before a consonant, it is aux Pays-Bas. Aux Pays-Bas. So I have to end today, but let me advise you, don't try to bug yourself with so much, right? Just try to get a list of the masculine countries, a list of the feminine countries, and know the best way to apply it. But something is going to change. Tomorrow, we're going to have instead of on Friday, we're going to have our live class tomorrow on Thursday. And we're going to make many sentences in class tomorrow. Like, we're going to apply everything we've learned both on Monday, today, and apply it in tomorrow's class. So our live class is usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it's going to change for this week. It's not going to be on Friday this week. It's going to be on Thursday, because on Friday we will not be available to have the class. And we don't want you to miss it. We don't want to reschedule it to next week like we did the one of last week. So we're now going to bring him back. The live class is going to hold tomorrow. So you see all these things we have learned. So we're going to apply it tomorrow. So don't miss tomorrow's live class. Don't miss tomorrow's live class. I trust you had a good time in class today. I trust you've learned so much. If you had a good time, I'd like to see your comments. I'd like to see your chats. So say something. Okay, Joy says, je suis États-Unis, mais no, Joy, no. États-Unis is the country, is je suis américaine. Please, let's not miss tomorrow's class. We're going to make many sentences tomorrow, I can assure you. Okay? So, je suis américaine. États-Unis is United States. Like I said, I am United States. You're not United States, you're an American. So, you say, je suis américaine, mais je travaille aux Pays-Bas, but I work in Netherlands. That's very good. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Merci, Ozzy. Okay, merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Yeah, you too. Joy, merci, madame. Chiamaka, Judith, merci, madame. Usman, merci. Many of you that are in this class and you are learning and you will not say anything at the end or even during the class. Don't do this in the next class. So make sure you are active and participating. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Thank you, everyone. I love you dearly. It's really nice having you. Don't forget, Topfrançais is here to help you, to guide your French the right way, help you your pronunciations, help you ace your TEF and TCF exam. So don't play with this offer. We have an ongoing discount that is running now. So reach out to us via the link on our YouTube, or you can see different links on our YouTube. Share, like, subscribe. Before you go now, like and then share. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you. Merci, Queen. Usman, à tout à l'heure. No, Usman now is à demain. À tout à l'heure is see you later. À demain is see you tomorrow. So we're going to see tomorrow, Thursday by 9 a.m. Okay, Faisla, merci beaucoup. À plus tard. Juwon, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next live class tomorrow. Bisous, au revoir à tous.